Ready? Hello. Oh, Lupe's a little cut off.
I can be cut off. Hi.
Hi everyone.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Ambie. This is Toby. That's I can't point. That is Talbot, and that's Lupe.
Hi.
We're going to be playing 1849 today. Lupe is not going to be playing.
I'm not playing. I'm just gonna do witty commentary.
Oh, I should turn off the sound. Shoot.
It's okay.
All right. Hopefully the sound works okay. And yeah, Toby's gonna go quickly over the rules now. I'm going to switch screens. So this is 1849 Sicily.
Yeah, so 1849 is an 18xx game. For those of you who don't know what 18xx is, it's a series of economic train games where you're investing in companies, running trains, and trying to get the most money, as well as valuation. And you get more valuation by investing in companies, and whatever those shares are worth at the end of the game adds to your score. So we're going to be playing a series of alternating stock rounds and operating rounds. During stock rounds, we'll be buying shares and starting different companies. And so on the stock round turns, you can do things like buying shares, selling shares, starting new companies, and so on and so forth. The companies that you start, you'll be able to run during the operating rounds. So in this game, it's similar to 1830, except there's a couple of different rules. So the main differences here is that, let's see here. So in the stock rounds, you can only sell a share and then buy. In 1830, you can sell, buy, sell. So this particular game, these companies, there's not only is the president's share 20%, but the last share is also 20%. So there's interesting things that you can do with timing.
Yeah, the last certificate is basically at the bottom of whatever pile it's at. So when it's initially in a company's treasury, then it's at the bottom of that company's pile, meaning all the other certificates are there. Otherwise, when it's in the bank pool, it's always going to be at the bottom of the bank pool for whatever that pile of certificates it's associated with is.
Yeah. So you can't sell shares of companies unless they've been operated. Like in 1830, whenever you sell shares, the share price will go down on this track. And let's see here. So when you form companies, they can only be at 68, 100, 144, 216, depending on which phase you're in. There's no par price in this game. Whatever the price of the company is at the time is what you have to buy it for. Company is float at 20%, and it's an incremental capitalization game, which means that whenever you buy shares of the company, if it's in the IPO, you give the money directly to the company.
So the treasuries actually have it. It's not really an IPO.
Sure. Unlike in 1830, when the company floats, it gets all of the money. In this game, it's more like 46, where you buy the shares directly from the company. So in this game, like in 1830, every time you sell shares, the share price goes down 1. If it's sold out, it'll go up 1. The share price will go to the left if there's no dividends. It will go right if you match the share price. So if I'm at $100, in order to move to the right, it's not just about paying dividends, but you also have to pay out $100 or more to go to the right. It's a little bit more difficult to move right. So if there's any shares that are in the bank pool, so someone sold shares and no one bought it back, the share price will also drop. It will drop down. And if you go into the wall, the share price will go up. In the operating round, you can see here there's a lot of mountains here. It's pretty difficult to build track here. So normally it costs 0 to build, but then there's places that cost 40. So these are called roughs. Hills are 80, and mountains are 100. 160? Oh, I guess there's 160. And so in this game, there are 2 types of track. There are regular track and narrow gauge. So you can see here that these are the straights here. For example, this one, it's black. It's a regular standard gauge track. It's normal. The trains are hex trains. So hex trains are a little bit different from the trains you're normally used to. In 1830 games, basically you only count the stops. So if you had a 4 train, you could go something like 1, 2, 3, 4. But in this one, from a starting token, you would count the edges that you cross. So let's say we were something like, let me build out some track real quick. Put this out, and then this. So if I were to start here, a hex train with 4 would go 1, 2, 3, 4, because I'm crossing four hexes. So standard gauge runs normally, you just count the numbers. But if you have something like this, which is narrow gauge, you actually have to count 2 every time you cross. So if I were to go across here, it'd count as 2 spaces, or 2 train points. Also, when you build narrow gauge, it has to, or standard gauge, it has to always be the same unless you go to a station, and then you can switch the gauge. When you lay narrow gauge, the terrain cost is, I think, divided by 4. So if it was normally $40 to lay a track, you don't have to pay 10, or 160 would be 40. You also have to upgrade. When you upgrade on terrain, you also have to pay that cost. And if it's all narrow track, again, you pay 4 times less. If it's regular, you have to pay the full cost. At the end of the game, there will be these R6H trains, and these reverse the points on standard. So standard is actually going to cost 2 to run on, and narrow would run 1 train point. All right. I think those are the major differences. Oh, one more thing. In the operating round, the companies can also sell shares and buy 1 share of their own. So the companies only can get money if you buy the shares, right? But if they need more money, they can actually sell their own shares into the bank pool to get money. And then also during their turn, they can buy 1 back. Can you sell and buy in the same turn?
No.
No, you
so
can't.
you are either selling up to what you can by limits, or you can buy 1 at the end of an operating round.
Right. Yeah. So that's a good way to get enough money to buy a train, but you purchase trains first and then you sell. So you can't sell your shares and then buy a train immediately. You'll have to do that at least 1 round in advance. All right. So that's kind of the basic differences. We can get started now. Adjusting the laptop. That's okay.
Zoom in so you can see the chat, maybe.
Sure.
Can you see it?
No, I'm gonna go.
Oh, okay.
Other differences that are important. One, when you upgrade track, there's these tokens here. So most XX games, once you've built on terrain, you don't have to pay money again to keep upgrading that same tile. In 49, though, you get to keep paying every time you upgrade on a mountain.
I did mention that.
Yeah, there's also the funny business of the Messina earthquake
that
happens on the 12H.
I always forget about that because it's not as exciting as
it can be.
It can be. But when we hit, I guess, the 12s, there's an earthquake here. So all station markers and all track go away.
And if there is a company there, its token is gone forever. If that token is the only token for that company is gone from the game forever. Whereas it is possible in this game to have a company go into the closed position where it then falls out. I think it just loses all of its money and it goes underneath the bottom of the stack and it can be reopened again. But the Messina earthquake makes it so the company is actually gone.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to start off with the auction. These are private companies. Unlike, it's not a It's just a regular auction, right?
It's the 1830
It's
standard
1830
auction.
standard auction. All right, so Talbot will start off. He can either bid on one of these companies, or he can buy the lowest price one for fixed cost.
Did you say what they do?
Yeah, sure. So this one, the cheapest one, only blocks the that particular tile.
Mhm.
This one, whenever you lay or upgrade standard gauge track, it's half cost.
Yep.
So that's the company that has bought this one in. This one, you can place a 20 token on any port, and this action will close the company, but that corporation, it adds $20 to the port revenue until the end of the game.
Yep, for that company.
For that particular corporation. Yep. This one allows the owning player to place a tile and a token on a coastal city, even if it's not connected. And this action will close the company and is made instead of the regular track. Right? And finally, this one, I think, let's see here. You get the president's share of the AKR. You set the start price at 68 or 100. You put the token there, and then you take the initial treasury of the corporation minus the fees. One thing I forgot to mention is when you start a company, you have to actually buy the tokens immediately, and then after that, you can just place the tokens. So when you float the company, you need to make sure you have enough to buy trains as well as the initial tokens.
All right.
Oh, Siddharth said Messina Earthquake does not get rid of AFG forever.
Same type of closure as a company going bankrupt or hitting the close box.
Oh, okay. Well then, very well.
Good thing Siddharth is here. All right, Talbot, go ahead and start it off.
Sure. I'll bid on this.
All right.
Well, I guess I'll put the
155.
Sure.
All right.
Put the value.
So talisman?
Sure. Oh, I was.
Well, I don't know. I just.
Well, now
put
I'm
it somewhere.
first. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll bid 80 for this one.
Is this a PNP game? I think you can PNP it. This is the All Aboard Games edition. And it is slightly more complex than 1830, but not in the biggest, most complex games. I'm bidding 160 on the private company one.
I did 115 on this.
It's bidding 115 there. All right. And right, so you only need to have 136 to float, but with the price of the train as well as the price of the tokens, it's probably a little bit more.
You need more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you want more shares early anyways, so that when they actually pay out, then maybe you get some money. Maybe.
Yep.
And maybe stock appreciation.
Yeah, another thing I didn't mention is these companies come out in order, so you can't just float anything.
Yeah.
You have to go in order.
So the Acrogus will float first because of this private that we're purchasing, but then whoever's actually going first in the stock round will be able to start the IFT, which is here, in a wonderful place to be when you cannot upgrade tiles.
AKG starts anywhere, right?
No, it starts right over here,
Okay,
in another wonderful place to start a company.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Ambie, are you bidding?
I'll bid 50 on this one.
Okay. I'll bid 85 here.
Is this a good game to start with?
Is this a good game to start with?
I would,
It's not bad.
I mean, if it's something that piques your interest, you know, you always look for the games that pique your interest. I would say from just like a complexity level, I think this is probably like a second level game, like after you play like an 1889 or even like 1830 is good just because of the rules complexity to depth is there for that game. It's not, in comparison to like this game, it's less rules. This one is a little bit more rules, but not really that much more, so it's definitely still approachable.
Yeah, I bid 85 here.
Okay.
And yeah, the commentary we're gonna give is not gonna be that great. I have only played this game like 4 times.
Yeah, I'll
So-
try to help out
Yeah.
with that.
Sorry.
I played a few more times, but that doesn't mean I'm any better. Let's see. So we have. All right, I will go 50,
$50.
55. On here.
Okay.
I'll go 120.
All right, everyone's got a bid on it, so I don't mind just triggering it off. So I'm gonna buy for $20. This company.
Okay.
So that means that now the next one we're gonna resolve it, and because there's 2 bids here, we're gonna just do a normal auction between Ambie and Talbot.
Sure.
So Talbot has more,
50.
40, 55. So Ambie has to either pass or bid $60 or more.
How much do we need again?
Well, you need 136 to float, technically.
Probably one more. Okay. I'll do 60.
Yeah, it's not too difficult to play this. It's more similar to Power Grid, I would say, than Race for the Galaxy. But once you learn like this system, there's many different games that you just have to learn a couple different rules to play, which is interesting about the 18xx series.
Okay.
So now Talbot can bid 65 or more or pass.
Indeed. All right, I'll pass.
All right, so Ambie wins private 2 for $60. So now it's between me and Ambie for the port private. Remember, this one adds $20 to a port for a specific company, and these are the ports in the game. They have the little anchor marker.
And it's me?
Yep, I'm bidding 85, so Ambie has to bid 90 or more. 90? All right, I will go to 95.
I'll pass.
Good pass. All right, so I win this for 95.
Let's go 140.
140.
Hmm.
So not only the private companies in this game give you income and special powers, but once we hit the green phase, so once the first 6H is bought, you can actually buy these private companies into your corporations, which transfers money from your corporations into yourself. So unlike other games where each player might start with a company or own a company, you only really own shares in companies.
I'll pass.
So other people can invest with you, which means that, you know, even if someone is running the company, someone might own more shares, which means they might have more incentive to do things. So I'm at 160 here.
Yep, and I'm at 155.
Yep.
I'll go 170.
170.
Mhm.
And the next company to start is the IFT.
Just here.
So 170. And so this company can start at either 100 or 68, right?
Mhm.
So I think I might go to 180.
185.
I will go 190.
Okay. And I will go 200.
200. That's about right. And so that would start IFT. And the next one after that is RCS, which is all the way over there, which is not bad. So I'll pass there. So take my money back. Talbot is now the president of the SFA.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I take this, I'm going to par it. I choose 68 or 100. I will choose 100. So I'm going to put that 100 marker in there. I have 3 tokens that I need to pay for. Oh, this will go here. That's the revenue marker.
How much are the
So I need to
tokens?
pay $40 in tokens. So after paying that, I should get $160.
Right.
Because I parred at 200, so it's $200 worth of shares. minus $40 in token fees, which leaves $160 in the company, and these tokens are paid for, and I can just place them willy-nilly.
Yes, and he'll start placing those tokens in his operating round.
Mhm.
All right, so Talbot bought the next company, so now it's Ambie's turn. So she could either buy another share of SFA, or she could choose to
Well,
start.
technically it's to me,
Oh, was it
Yeah.
to you?
because
You-
you pulled,
Oh, I
you
pulled.
took the last
You
active
took the
action
last
on this.
action.
Ah, that's right. So I did the ripcord, which means Talbot will be next.
And so I have $110, which leaves me unable to float right now. I could also invest another $100 here. But looking at the placement in the map there, I'm not too excited about this company's prospects right now, so I'm going to pass.
Wait, don't you float at 20%?
Yeah, I got a 20% certificate.
So aren't you floated?
I'm floated.
Yeah, he's floating.
I'm just saying
Yes,
I'm
he
not
doesn't wanna
buying
buy another
another.
share.
Oh, another share. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Also, in this game, I think when you float, you can buy up to 40% of the company, right?
Yes, when you start floating a company. I think this one is just you get the 20% to
Right.
start
So
with.
that one doesn't. But when Ambie starts, if she chooses to start IFT,
It sucks.
she
it's
can buy
better later.
40% alone.
It's in a great position for late game.
Yeah.
It's just that it can't
Except
build
it's
there,
right here.
and it can't build there, and this thing's in the way, and
Can't build anything right now. Oh yeah, I think, did you mention that the companies are randomly shuffled at the beginning of
No, I
each
didn't
game?
mention that. So yeah, the order here was random, and there was one taken out of the game. In a 3 or 4 player game, we only play with 5 companies. In the 5 player game, we'll play with 6.
or you could do it in 4-player game as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's essentially two different scenarios. The 4-player one you can play with either, or 4 players you can play either scenario.
Alright, oh gosh, token fee is 90.
Mhm.
I guess I'll start it.
Yeah, because the token fee is basically how much the revenue is at Brown for. That's why. So basically, since those guys have the better spots late game, they cost more to token fee.
Okay, I guess I'll start it at 68.
Okay.
And I can buy 4 if I want.
You can buy up to 4 shares, yeah.
What would that be? Oh, wait, how much? Yeah, I probably need to
If
buy.
you're starting at 68, yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
you probably need to buy more than just 2.
Yeah. Okay, I'll buy 4 shares, so that's 272. And that goes, oh my gosh. I'm not used to this. 260, 70, 3, 4, 5, 2.
Right, and you paid for your tokens.
Yes. Or no, not yet. No. 90.
All right, and we'll put this thing here. And put this thing here. All right, and just like I planned, I will buy the. I'll start the
Considering
RCS.
passing.
Oh boy, the RCS.
And I wanted the RCS because I have the one that increases my port value.
Yeah.
So I figured that might be a good spot to go. All right, so RCS, I'm gonna buy 4 shares at 68, which is 4 times 68. So I have to pay $272. The money goes into here, 260, 70, change, 3, 4, 5, 72, and then it comes with 3 shares. Can I get stuff here?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. So the token fee is 130. Means I pay $130. So $130 goes out of my company. That feels good. All right. One goes here. I'm starting here underneath the IFT. So RCS will go after RFT. All right, and I get my 4 shares. 3, 4. All right, that's my turn.
I will pass. And I think an important thing, if I recall properly, you cannot issue or redeem, a corporation cannot issue or redeem shares until after it's operated once.
Okay, that's good to know.
I need to double check that. But
Yeah, I remember that. Because timing is huge.
Yes.
Yes, I will pass.
Okay, so now I'm thinking, what am I thinking about? During the first operator round, there's only been 1 turn, right? And so If I run here to here, that's like 1 train. So I don't really need to have 2 trains because I can't really run 2 4H trains. So $100 left in here is probably going to be enough.
Sure. And because you're either going this way, or you're
Going
building for Lilibeo.
right. But
Either way, it's rough.
And so, like in other incremental cap games, shares that are still in the company pay out into it. So
She gets
by buying the shares now, I would be hurting the prospects of the company. So I'm thinking about buying Talbot's company instead.
oh boy.
Oh, it's $100. That's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
But gosh, yeah, it's not great. Ambie's company I could buy as well, but it's not very good either.
Basically,
Well, hers-
everything sucks.
Hers probably runs better than mine.
Does it?
Because you have a 40, so even just running there is 50
Okay, but it can't
versus.
get there yet.
She's not gonna be able to run.
It's gonna be able to get here.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're gonna get here.
You could get
Yes,
to either.
I have $80.
There's plenty of dits around here to go to.
Okay, so maybe I'll buy a share of. Well, so you're gonna lay here 1, 2. So you'll be running for what, like $30?
Sure.
For $100 investment, that doesn't sound very good.
Toby, this is not a route.
That's not a
That
route.
is not a route.
You need 2
do
non-port.
Yeah. The ports do not count as a.
Oh, that's right.
So yeah.
Is my chat not up there?
That's
Oh,
fine.
sometimes it like
All right. Well, then I'll buy an IFT.
it's 68.
68, so I get 32 back.
Oh, good. I have the change.
All right.
Oh, so now I can afford to go there. That's a slightly better
Mhm.
way to go, I think.
Oh, but you could go there anyways and save the money.
Yeah, maybe I should just go there and like I don't even know where does this guy want to go.
This guy wants to go like
Yeah.
that.
So yeah.
there,
So maybe just to go there for now and
kind
hope.
of. If that's how you want to do it. All right, so I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna continue to pass. 'Cause why not?
Should I buy an RCS?
That's good. Probably the best.
It'll run for
Maybe
70,
I'll do something.
likely 70.
Wait, there's how many? Oh, it's just one
1 OR.
more.
Yep. So it's like 1830. So the phase number at the end of the stock round determines number of
Then it'll be
operating rounds.
59 later, right?
Yes, because there's no par prices. So if you're not scared of missing out, if you don't have
Yeah.
the fear of missing out,
Because there's still.
Toby
6
has the
left.
fear of missing out. So
I know. I'm pass.
Yep, I pass.
and I pass. So I think I get
You got
priority
your priorities?
since you had taken the most actions.
So
The most painful order
Yeah,
possible
so
in the
the
company.
1849 is a little bit more
I'm
painful
so
game.
bad at shuffling.
Yeah, well.
This is great. This is a good.
So everyone is going to get money for their privates.
Yep.
So my
Okay.
SCE
So
is $5,
I'm gonna
and
get,
my other one's 15.
I'm gonna get
I get
$45 between my 2 privates.
All right.
I'm gonna make that money back today. Instead.
All right. So the first company to run is going to be SFA.
Sure.
So first thing Talbot can do is lay track.
I'm not gonna lay track.
She's
Oh,
not going to
this
lay
goes
track.
right.
I'm just gonna drop and then we're just gonna call it.
You're not going to lay any track.
Where are you?
He's right there.
I don't
Oh.
even care.
I guess maybe, yeah.
Hmm.
You don't need to buy trains if you don't have a route.
Yes, in this game, like 1830, if you do not have a route that you
Interesting.
valid run that you can run, you do not have to buy a train.
It's a good thing I didn't invest in that. So now it's IFT's turn.
Huh. Okay. Gotta.
Here's the track. I assume you're going to lay track.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do this. So I paid $40 for that. And that is all. And then I'll buy 1 train.
Okay.
200.
$100.
Here's the track.
And there are 3 4H trains left.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And because Ambie didn't run, she goes back.
Mhm.
RCS will lay a straight here.
Mhm.
And again, it cannot run, so it goes back.
Sure.
Does it buy a train?
It will buy one train. So this doesn't count as it.
You don't have to buy a train.
No, but I will.
Keep
So I mean, this doesn't count as a route, but it still counts
playing
as hex, right?
no buying
What's
trains.
up?
We all
This
close.
doesn't count as a route, but it's still
It still
it's
counts
still-
as a
it's still
hex.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna buy a 4H train.
We just close all the companies.
All right, so that was the first
Yeah.
operating round.
I feel like my 25 payout is better than I can do with trying to pay that out. So we'll see how that works out.
All right, Talbot's priority deal.
Yes, I do. I do have that. Well, shares are cheaper and they might even pay out. But people are probably going to want more money to build out their routes because that's what people want. They're greedy. There's also, because RCS, I guess RCS building this way isn't going to need, you know what, that probably means I'm going to spend 59. So here's 60, and I'd like $1. Here, I'll make change actually. So this is going
Is
to
the
be,
stream okay?
Yeah, it says it's good.
so 59, and I will grab an IFT.
Oh. Okay. My turn?
Yes.
Here, I'm gonna buy 59 for I need the share. RCS.
Okay. And RCS is gonna be the only thing that's paying, really.
IFT will pay.
IFT will pay too.
Perhaps I should have just bought RCS instead.
Do I want another RCS?
Don't buy one.
Because I already have one share of RCS.
You have 4.
You have 4 in
shares.
fact.
You're thinking you have.
Sorry, IFT.
Oh, yes.
Hmm.
Are you afraid of her dumping it on you?
Not really.
Probably not yet.
Yeah. But I guess I'll just buy another RCS. I've had it.
Sure.
So 20, 30, 40, 50.
Let's see. And so something to keep track of is how many shares are left in a stack because that last share is a juicy,
Yes.
juicy share indeed. I will. So there's 3 left in each stack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna worry about it. I will spend. I'll just make more change. I'm going to buy a RCS.
Okay.
So 40, 50. Oh goodness. Keep making change. 40, 55. So that will be 59.
All right. All right, Ambie.
I'll pass.
Pass. I will pass.
Okay. And I will pass as well.
All right. So Ambie gets priority deal.
Mm-hmm.
So next, so nothing is sold out. There's no shares in the bank pool, so there's no stock movements. So everyone just get their private monies.
That is important.
Private monies. All right. So first again is
Oh yeah, I do have a token here at the very least.
AKS. What is it? SK? What is this?
Oh yeah.
Just call it
Mine's also
Acrogas
out there.
because
Acrogas.
so see it. I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna butcher it even more. I'm just gonna stand pat, and we're just gonna keep rolling backwards.
All right.
My backwards company.
IFTs next.
Um.
It's gonna be a lace and track.
Yes. Which way should I go?
Well, you need a dit, right?
Yes. Did. Like that?
Okay.
Which way do you want to go?
I'm not sure. There's nothing good over there.
Nothing good.
I mean, there's this.
But the problem is
Yeah, I
that
can't
you're
get there.
committed to narrow right now,
Yeah.
or
Or
to
straight.
standard,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't get there anyway. So I would have to go.
straight
Here.
through. Sure.
Like, yeah, that's-
Spend $200,
Well, I might just stop laying track.
or you can go all the
Until
way
green.
around, and
Oh yeah, this is only 40.
you might have the time to do it. I have no idea. That's a lot of lays though.
I'm just.
But we are progressing very slowly because I'm not doing
You're
anything.
not doing anything.
Classic Talbot.
I'll do that.
I'm lazy.
All right, and she paid the 40. You got the So this
Yes,
is
I
the
have to pay
amount, so you have to pay $40. If it were a narrow gauge, she could pay $10, but you can only have all narrow gauge here. You can't switch the track.
Okay, so
So now she can
now I
run,
can run my 4 trains. So that's 1, 2, 3.
right?
Yep.
$50.
Yeah.
You're gonna pay it out?
Yes, I'll pay it out.
So
50.
paying it out.
What?
So we each get $5,
I have
but
4 shares.
and Ambie has 4 shares in the company,
Mhm.
so it gets $20. Not bad.
Mhm.
And because she paid $50, this is less than 59, so it doesn't move.
Yep, it just flips
Just
over.
flips over like
Yep.
that.
Be there for a long time.
So now RACS is gonna lay.
Mhm.
What am I even doing? You probably want to
This
go
is
like
what
that,
You,
right?
you kind of have the choice, I
Yeah,
think.
that's what
Doing that is
I
what you want to
do,
do.
yeah.
Right, so I'm gonna lay the tight curve dip
Yep.
here. Boom. It's free. So I'm gonna go 1. Oh, I forgot to put this token up here.
Yeah.
It's gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Mhm.
So it's gonna be 6, 7.
Mhm.
7 per share. Wow, I'm rich.
Yep.
I'm gonna pay that out. So I get 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sweet.
5 times 7 is $35.
Hmm.
35. And then it has 3 shares in here.
Okay.
So that's 21. And also, so now I can buy a train.
You could buy another 4.
I could buy another 4 train.
So that takes you, what, 2 rounds before you can run it again.
Right. So there's no point to doing that.
Mhm.
I could also now issue a share for no reason. So I'm gonna. That's it for me. But I
You
did.
should issue a share
Why?
so that I can get the 2.
Yeah, that's not good. So because 70 is greater than 59, I do get to go up.
Mhm.
All right.
Oh.
I'm making some money. So that's it.
Yes.
All right. Flip these over.
Mhm.
All right. Ambie's priority. We're in an operating round again.
Oh, ready?
Already.
Um,
Time to start a new company.
Yeah,
how
maybe.
much do? What is this guy? Oh, here's another. So that one has like already has a route.
Get $94.
What's next? Yellow? God,
68.
trash. These are all terrible.
Garibaldi's pretty good.
Yeah.
Garibaldi is special
He's the
because
last
it can
one.
start in any untokened city.
So we need 136. Is that what we said?
136. Yep.
To start at 68.
But you really need more than that because you have to pay token fees and then you have to build on this wonderful.
Well, but if this
Landscape.
one already has stuff.
I mean, yeah, you could build
So,
out the
yeah.
corner, but
Yeah.
you probably actually want to be getting.
Well, but you don't need that until later. You can float it
Okay.
now and
Okay.
then later.
Mhm.
I think that I might do that.
Sure.
1, 20, 36, right? Is that what I said?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
Okay.
All right. Now it's my turn.
Camera. Camera.
So if I sold down, I don't know if I want to yet though. Although Garibaldi is good. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pass.
40 for a token. Oh yeah.
Let's see.
20, actually 20, 40, 50, 60. I guess I can buy a share of something.
Yeah.
But if I buy a share of RCS, someone else can get the 20.
That is true.
So I will buy a. This one isn't gonna run yet. Yeah, I'll buy one though. That's gonna cost what? 60?
68,
Mhm.
right? 68?
68.
Issuing shares is always an option for capital. You don't need to put all the capital in yourself. Especially if you have 2 companies that move assets around. Yes. Yes. But I think you cannot issue shares the turn that it floats.
Yeah, its
Right.
first operating round, you
First
cannot issue
operating round,
shares.
you cannot issue shares.
Okay.
But your other companies can.
I can't afford it.
Oh,
I'm gonna buy an IFT instead of 59.
this one?
No, back.
Fine.
This stream keeps dying off.
Yeah.
For YouTube?
Yeah.
Weird.
The video is running, but the comments.
The
are
chat?
there. Yeah.
Okay, I guess YouTube is just not working well.
Okay, let's
Is
see
it the
here.
app, maybe?
It's the app.
Is the stream working well for everyone else in chat?
24. So I'm debating which share I buy because I'm going to expose a last share, and I won't be able to afford the last share if I expose it. And then the question becomes, do I care, and what opportunities does that kind of raise for other people? That is kind of the question here. So RCS's
I won't
prospects
be able
looks
to
better.
afford it either.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can. And 65. So I'm going to spend 68. We're going to take this RCS.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
I pass.
So I can't get that share.
No, you cannot.
I can't get it anymore.
Well, if I sold a share,
Then you can
then I can
wait,
get next turn.
but you probably
But then
won't
Talbot
because
would
I'll
get
have priority.
Yeah.
And I'll figure out a way to get it.
Well, no, probably just no one would get it.
Yeah.
All right, I will pass. Yep.
I will pass.
Yay, I have priority.
Party again. All right.
Okay, wait
Maybe
a
I
second. Do I want to pass?
YouTube is down.
Yeah, I will pass.
Is YouTube down?
YouTube.com, but it's all right. All right.
What? Oh.
I think the stream's still fine. It's just YouTube is down.
Which
So
row are we in? We are in the third.
Third.
Oh,
Yep.
well, assuming you passed. Did you
Yes.
pass? Okay. We just started the third OR.
So RCS should go up. I believe it is. No, it is the last share is still there. Never
The
mind.
last company has not floated yet. I just floated Lilibio.
So we're running the. We are in the. We've done 3 stock rounds now, I believe.
Yeah.
And we're going to now run our third operating round.
So everyone gets their private income?
We are slowly crawling in this game.
Oh yeah, and I don't have enough money to buy a train here because I'm an idiot. Okay.
Trains.
I don't need those.
Yeah.
All right, so first is AK SFA. SFA is right.
All right, it's done.
It's done.
Oh
I
my
don't know
God,
about
I
comic
don't know what you're doing.
strategy.
It's fine.
I guess he's just collecting income for the private.
Yes, he is.
All right, RCS is next.
The game is going slow, so he'll get a bunch of income from that private.
I guess so. Running here. Again, it's going to run for 7. It's going to pay out. Cool. 35. Pay out.
14.
Seven.
So 7 per share.
And then 7, 14 here.
Mhm.
Okay, and 7, it does go up again. Next is, and I can buy a train now, which I cannot run. Wait, if I buy this train, it would go 1, 2, 3, 4. Because there's nowhere where I can, where's to lay another token, right? There's really no reason to buy another train right now.
Yeah, you'd have to
No.
start building. Like if you built this way, then.
Then I could have done it,
Mhm.
but it still wouldn't have been hard. Yeah, all right. That's it for me.
Okay. My turn.
Yep.
I will. Can I see?
There you go.
Bit. A cheap track. And then. Can I force purchase? Is that? I just-
Yeah, you can
okay.
force purchase.
I'm gonna force purchase a train because I have $96.
Why wouldn't you? Oh, you could also buy your 4 across.
Yeah, but then that one will. I could. Yeah, maybe I should do that.
I have no idea. I
I don't
figured
know,
you would
I
have.
was wondering if I should do that or.
I figured you would have floated Lilibio higher to get.
Yeah, but I didn't have the money and didn't
Yeah.
feel like doing that and forgot about math.
Well, I guess you just chip in $5 and you can afford
Yeah,
the.
yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Or, yeah, because there's no reason to buy it over because the next one's still also a 4H.
Mhm.
But if the next one were a 6H, then yes,
Yes.
it would make sense to buy it over. But yeah, I'm just gonna chip in $4. It's not that much. And buy a 4H
Sure.
for that company, and that is it. It goes left.
Okay, IFT's next.
Ambie, run your IFT.
Yes. Should it? Okay, fine. I guess if it does that, then eventually it wants to have this, right? Does this go? There was something weird about this. This upgrade, does it not go to that, or like?
It eventually.
Or this one doesn't go down here, or something?
Oh, this.
How do you
Here, you should probably lay those out.
Yeah.
That way you can remember those being unique. But
Yes. So this is C, which. Wait. How does that actually go? Like that? It has to go like that, right?
Yeah.
So that's that. Yeah. So that doesn't go down.
You like our makeshift C?
it's a good C.
Yeah.
And this is S.
It's correct.
Like that. Okay. And I guess we could put the other ones next to that if we want, right? Here's your P.
It's not mine.
It's my P.
Well, I was talking to Toby. Okay.
Fully
Those are the
advanced.
upgrades. Then I will, I'll just keep going that way because this actually doesn't go until brown. So I won't
Pay the 40.
that.
Really interesting. Oh, I see. Never
Yeah,
mind.
because that's cheaper than
Yeah.
that.
In hopes that one day it will be green.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping we're going to get to the 6 H's in this game.
Why?
Okay.
Seems
Did you pay
so.
$40?
Yeah, I did. So it's still 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's $50 per.
Paying up?
Yeah, paying out, and I have 3 shares here, so that's 15.
Alright, and you don't move.
Yes, I do not.
Alright, that's it.
Okay.
Stock round, Ambie's first.
So I'm catching up on chat. Sorry. Sidar said ATA token spot is not reserved in the game. It's also tokenable. ATA.
Yeah. This one.
Yeah.
Oh, Archimede.
Yeah.
Oh, so that
You can token that.
you can token. But
But
then when they start,
but
just
They're
they don't start.
Oh, they don't
not in the
start.
game, right?
oh,
Yeah, they're not
because
in the
it's
game.
not in the game. Yes.
It's just that
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to wait for green before you can actually get there, so you can token it, and that's fun.
Yes. Okay.
So yeah,
We'll get to green.
would you like to get the double RCS share?
Yes. How much is it though?
It is a lot.
It's $154.
$154.
Oh my gosh. Can I afford that?
You could if you did things. If you did unsavory things to yourself.
Shoot. I don't even know if I can afford that.
I don't know.
150. You said 150 what?
154.
Okay. If I still sell 2 of these,
Mhm.
then I can. Oh, easy.
Indeed.
Yeah, and RCS is pretty good, right?
RCS is the best running company on the board.
Okay, I'm gonna sell 2 of these.
But my company is the best on the board.
So,
For some definitions of best. 59, what is it? 59.
59 each.
So that's 118.
18.
18. 18.
Mm.
And how much do I need to pay you?
You need to pay me 154.
154. 50. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you have a bunch of whites here.
What is that? 40. Alright.
White?
Nice.
77, 71.
Alright.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
How much money do you have, Talbot?
I've got, with this, it looks like I have $85.
85. So you cannot buy the blue share. The double blue share if I bought it.
No, but I could probably make it happen. Because it would be
But
94.
this game is buy sell, right?
Well, sell by.
Sell by.
Oh, it's sell by.
I just
Oh,
sold
so you
and
can
buy.
sell by. All right, then I will buy just one of these, and I'll become the president.
Okay.
47, 45, 7 here.
Wait. Oh, one of those. Sorry.
Yeah.
Not those.
All right, so I bought a share of IFT. I have the most shares now,
Yes, you do.
so I am the president of IFT.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what else is there to buy? RCS is all out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll buy an
There's
IFT.
an IFT.
They're cheap, right?
Now we're
47.
gonna go
You're gonna
up.
buy it from the bank or from?
Sure. No, I don't know. What
Well,
do I
if
know?
you don't
What
if you
do
buy
I
if you
care?
don't buy this, it will go down if no one buys it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a thing, but you know. What? Here.
All right.
All right. I pass.
Okay, so now this is exposed.
It
Did
is.
you get it?
So this is gonna cost me 96 if I want it.
94.
94. So if I sold at RCS, 34,
You need to sell 2, I
I
think.
need to sell 2 to buy it. I don't know.
Right?
That's not worth it.
Because you need
That is
another.
close. Yeah.
No, actually, I
Wait,
think
no, I think
no,
sell
actually,
one.
you're
I can sell one.
You can sell
you
one.
just sell one.
I think that is worth it to sell one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll sell one.
Okay.
I get 77,
Mhm.
and then I'll buy this for what? 94, right? So
Yes.
77, 87, 97,
Well, 90,
and then
94.
and
You
then
get 2
get 2
back.
back. Yep. So I get the double share.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Giving you guys all sorts of shares.
Good.
I am. Now it's back to me.
Yep.
IFT will still not run for a whole lot either way. Let's see. So I sell. Do I sell that? I sell an IFT.
Okay.
For 47,
Yeah.
and then I need another 23.
Mm.
So I need another 23.
Mm-hmm.
And I can pick up a third RCS.
All right.
Okay. I'll pass.
I'll pass.
I'll pass.
All right. Ambie is still priority, so everyone gets their private money.
Mm-hmm.
And
This goes down.
Yep.
And RCS goes down.
RCS is
No,
No, it
not
does
down.
not.
No.
RCS
RCS
is
goes
sold
up.
out. RCS goes up. Well.
Yeah.
So RCS operates first.
All right.
Wow.
RCS will lay a curve here,
Sure.
and it only has
The 4. So it still runs for 7, I think. Yeah.
right. So it will run for the 7,
Maybe still.
paying out.
Okay.
So 3, 4, so 7,
So 21.
4. It's 28 now.
Huh? 4?
7.
7.
Oh.
4. You have 3
Okay,
RCS, get
yeah.
21.
All right. So now this is interesting. So now I can just buy like all the trains over.
You certainly could.
And then Talbot can take the RCS from me next round.
Maybe.
Let's see here. That's good. That's good. What do I want to do? So if I buy the 2 trains, so that's $300. If I bought 3 here,
Actually, I might be approaching a weird edge case.
what's the edge?
We'll
case?
see.
You have too many shares? Or what?
No.
Oh, because I have the double share. What
Yeah.
happens to the president's share?
Yeah. Do you have to lose the last share? I don't.
Oh, I
recall.
think that sounds right. Something
Do I have
bad.
to trade that for the president's share?
Something sounds like that.
No,
So
that
this
sucks.
is $300, and I can
Yeah,
buy these.
you would have to get rid of the last certificate if you
No.
become president with 30%. It looks like.
But I want more money, and this is sold out, which is not great. So I could buy the 4H over, and then buy like a 6 or something. because I want to transfer the money. So I'm thinking about like doing some kind of shenanigans here.
Shenanigans.
That doesn't sound bad. So I'm gonna buy these 3 trains. There's 6 here, right? So this is $300.
That was 2 trains.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
So now we're in this phase, in the green phase.
Mhm.
So there's these left.
Sure.
And I can now buy my privates. So the privates, but I want privates to go in IFT, probably. So then the train limit is 4, right? So I guess I'll just spend all this money here and buy it like that.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Sure.
Sounds great. All right, that is RCS, and it moved to 77.
It stayed there.
Oh right,
Seven.
it paid 7, so it doesn't move. Next is SFA, which doesn't have anything yet. Hasn't
No,
done.
it'll fall, and then I'll issue 2 shares.
Okay.
So that should be, it was at 62, so I should get 100.
We have too many 6H trains, he says. How many?
Oh yeah, you have to make sure we call, they should be called down because we're playing the
Oh.
smaller scenario.
So how many should
Sorry,
we
I
have?
didn't take that out. 1 6H and 1 8H is removed.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
So I
There
should
should
get
be 2 8Hs.
124. Yeah.
I don't know. The box is somewhere else.
So we'll buy 220. We'll buy this wonderful thing over. We'll call it an operating round for the averages. So they went backwards. They sold 2. They issued 2, and that's where we're at. So it's
Okay.
up to Lubeo.
Little BO will lay a gentle curve there. And it runs for, it's in 30 now, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
No, it's not.
No?
We're
Dang.
not 30s until the 8s.
Okay, fine. 20s. $50. So 5 per share. So it gets $10. And
Actually,
then
this is kind of bad if I do that, huh?
so
So as soon as it
there's
hits this,
8
it
in
closes.
here, right?
Yes.
So that's 40.
I might have messed up.
What's up?
5 times 8.
Maybe I shouldn't have bought it over. Probably shouldn't have bought it over.
What, is it closed?
It's gonna close.
Really? Wait.
Well, because if someone sells a share, it'll close, right?
Ah.
Sounds like something to do.
Okay,
Hey, but it'll go back and then it can be floated
Oh,
properly.
that's true. That's true.
that's true.
Like, you know, more
Haven't done that
because it can
before.
float at 144. You know,
Yeah.
be
Um,
nice and healthy.
Actually, this is not too bad because I'm priority. No, Ambie's
No, I'm
priority.
priority.
Okay.
so I can sell 2 shares.
Do I get anything for the closed shares or no?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
And the limit is 5 in the bank, is that correct?
Yes.
So it runs for, I ran for 5. I will, it doesn't move,
Mhm.
so issue some shares so I can buy something. So yeah,
Well, do you want to buy something next round? That's the question.
yes, I'm gonna have that. Right?
You're gonna have things, maybe not.
Well, maybe he might not jump it
It's-
since it's like.
It's safe because you would have to get through to the 10 trains to.
Yeah, it's safe for now. But this one wants to get a train too, so.
Mhm.
59 is so low.
Mhm.
And then it's gonna go down more. Yeah. So I will issue a few shares. How many do I need to do? So this I need $90. I'll just issue 5 shares. Is that-
Sure.
Is that doable? 5.
Yeah, it
Is
sounds
it bad?
dangerous.
Dangerous? Oh. Because,
If you don't run with that 4H, then
oh, that's true.
it's
I'll
possible that
issue-
could happen. If you issue 4, then you're safe.
When do the 4 issues rest?
On the 8s.
Oh, they do? Okay, yeah.
So
I'll
if we buy 3 more
issue
trains.
3 shares.
And I have capital and
I'll issue 2 shares.
2 shares. That's what you need.
No, I need
If
more
you're gonna
money.
just issue, I would say 4, right? Because that just
4
that's the
shares.
maximum amount of money you're gonna get without taking like
There was 59.
59 times 4. So 240 minus 4.
So 236.
Yeah.
36. 36. And then I'll buy this in for 90.
All right. Next is IFT.
Mhm.
IFT can't run. It's back.
Mhm.
Maybe I should have closed it. I don't know. Closing is nice, he says.
It is.
No, well, I messed up. I should have sold.
That's the problem with my company. It's gonna take forever to close.
I floated it
150.
too high.
So I'm gonna buy these over.
It's okay. It's paying you money.
I mean, I guess I could just
50.
close my company.
40.
No, but no, it's this company's gonna be great.
Oh yeah, it's true. You might want to only sell 3 actually, because
Huh? Oh.
because it's gonna
Well,
drop
but
in
if
the.
Ambie sells an IFT, then it closes.
No. You're talking about the Lilibeo because I
Okay.
forgot the stock price will drop by 1, so you might want to sell 1 less.
Oh, okay.
The owning corporation can place
Yeah,
this
I'll sell
elsewhere
one
at any
less.
point. So
How much
this
is
here.
that?
So you should
59?
59. So just throw in 60 and get $1 back.
And this actually closes the company. So I've closed the company now. It's gone.
Sure.
All right, and then I'll buy this over for $1.
Sure.
All right, that is it.
Mhm.
But Ambie, if you don't sell,
So I should be at 39 now, right?
well,
Because
you
I didn't. I only sold
What's
3.
up?
okay, you have 39. All
Yeah.
right. All right, Ambie, you're a priority.
I have priority.
Yeah.
If I don't sell, what'd you say?
Do you want to close the IFT?
Yeah. I guess if you sold, you'd close the IFT.
Yeah,
I feel like you should.
I feel like I should.
Yeah, because Talbot would sell. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
I totally would.
So,
You-
yeah.
you might as well at least get-
2
Right,
and
so you
get money for
You
that.
get $54.
Yep.
So these are gone. So what happens when the company
40.
closes?
I believe
I get 54?
it just
Yeah.
gets. I believe it just gets reset and it goes to the
So
bottom
that was
of the
all of
pile.
I think we've never closed a company.
Oh, God.
This is exciting.
That was, I mean, it's just a stupid mistake. But.
It's
I
okay.
think I wanted to close a company once, but it was too good.
All right, so IFT has been closed. So someone can start it over again.
Yeah, and that goes on the
I can
bottom.
take it
here.
back.
So Ambie came out ahead of that.
Mhm.
I lost a lot of money.
Alright.
So this is gone. These are gone.
Mhm.
Bye bye
This is-
IFT.
This is
So
gone.
that token goes away.
All
right?
this goes away.
Oh, and you had the port thing?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and so that's just gone
It's
forever,
all
right?
gone.
That port thing?
That
That port
sucks.
pirate is gone.
Yep.
Mhm.
Well.
you okay?
All right.
We're all.
So Ambie, you're such a sale. Are you gonna buy anything?
Oh yeah, I should buy something. I
This
was
is
thinking of buying a libido.
Libido.
little,
It's cheap
little
now.
BO.
Libido.
Libido, yeah. How much is it? 30. I can't see it.
Wait, did this? Oh, this doesn't have a 6.
Nope.
Oh,
He bought it over.
okay.
Enjoy. Soon.
Oh wait, I can sell this too, huh?
You can.
Yes, you can.
Yes. Yeah, so I should do that, huh?
You should sell all of it.
I should sell all of this.
One, two,
Right.
three. Yeah.
Mhm.
Big priority.
77 times 3?
It's 210.
It is? Wait,
Mhm.
7 times 3? 2.
70. It was
77.
77.
Like,
So
that can't be right.
231.
2. Well, now I have a lot of money.
I think Ambie is
30.
doing pretty well.
I didn't know what I was doing. Well, it's because it ourselves.
Yep.
It's really sympathy's winning.
All right. Are you gonna buy anything?
Well, now I can float something.
Yeah.
What? Is this the one that starts
You're evolving.
anywhere? Or?
Yes, any non-token
Okay.
or
Oh, here. So
Untoken
any
city.
untoken city. So it could just start here, because
Yeah.
I
Okay.
might start that guy
Okay.
at 100. Wait. Are we in green?
Yeah, we're in green time, so you can start
Yeah.
with
I
44.
can start at 144 if I want.
Yep.
288. 80. Okay, I'm gonna start that at 144. I could buy 3 shares if I wanted to, but I'm
Wait,
not.
so
I
is
don't
it
want to.
50% can only be in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you could sell 2,
Yeah, I'll sell 2 then.
and then
Oh.
you get.
And
You're still stuck with.
IFT cannot be floated this SR
Okay.
since it was
Okay.
closed, I guess.
Gotcha.
So it can't be
Oh.
floated right now.
Sense.
I haven't
Do you have
had
a token?
a token.
$40 for tokens.
Oh yes.
And when do I choose where it starts? Now, or is that during the OR?
I don't remember actually.
What a
This is
sacrifice from Siddharth. He should be writing his thesis.
I know. Oh, AFG can't start in the home base of any other companies.
Sure.
Okay. Does that mean it can't start here? Or does that?
It could start there because
Yeah,
that's
'cause
not
it's
a
not-
active.
He's
Yeah.
not.
Are you
it
done?
doesn't count. Well, yeah, I bought.
Yeah, it's my turn now.
Yeah.
I'll sell 2 shares. RCS.
Sure. So I get this, and then we get RCS. So you're fine.
I am not. I lost a lot of money.
I'm gonna lose more.
Yeah, you are.
Who has more money than we started with?
Garibaldi. Garibaldi's pretty good.
I
how much
choose
money
it
do you have?
now.
Garibaldi. you have
Oh,
two
he says he's done with his thesis.
Oh, you're done?
Yay.
Oh, I guess we can play Rolling Stock soon.
Careful.
Garibaldi. Alright, let's buy. Well, actually, what's cheap?
This is only 144.
Only.
I'll buy this one, yellow.
Yellow is cheap. From here or here?
I'll buy it
Is it 39?
Oh.
39 bucks.
I thought it was 36 or something.
I'll buy one from here.
Okay.
Actually,
Am I wrong?
no, they're 39.
It is 39, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, just reading upside down.
Okay. I can't read.
Alright, Talbot.
So we can't float anything, right?
Correct.
Right, yes. No, right, it's not 4th age. I don't think we're gonna stream that one.
Maybe one day.
Maybe.
Kind of a.
It cannot start here. You cannot
Oh,
start
you
here.
can't start there?
No.
Okay.
Alright, where should I start?
There's a reason why.
But you won't start until
Start in
the operate round.
Messina.
You
Well,
won't
he said
start.
he started now.
Oh, you started now?
Oh, he said
I don't know.
choose home base now. So
Oh,
I'll
okay.
choose it now.
Alright.
I guess I could.
Let's see. So we'll use. So that's the only other company that can float.
So it's not as good anymore.
Yeah. Do you want to start it on a company?
So the question is,
No.
are you spending 750? Is Ambie spending $750 on trains?
I mean, I could put it there and hang out with that guy, but
The answer might not be yes.
You want both, right?
I'll help you out, Ambie.
you'll help me out.
So we
With
can get
what?
to 8s.
That
Wanna get
sounds,
eights.
that sounds like
I think this is like
letting
the
Ambie
only
win.
really good spot. Well, there's that
But-
one.
It is a good spot.
Yeah, so this one gets in the way of that one too much.
You want
So
all both, right?
yeah,
Talbot,
but it blocks them off.
what are you gonna do?
I have to
But I didn't
figure
build
out-
this guy here helping. Oh, but this is narrow gauge. Okay.
Let's see. How much money do you have left? 145?
Yes.
Okay. And you bought 2 shares of Garibaldi?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's that one. Yeah.
Okay. And then yes. So do I take on more issues? Maybe that is what I do. That seems silly.
Do what?
Okay. think I take a Lily Bail for 40.
39.
39.
All right,
Ambie?
one back.
Huh. Do I care about Lulu video? Or should I just go on this guy? No, I don't want him now.
I wouldn't worry about me.
Huh?
Or me.
I'm worried.
so I don't have to worry about anything.
Nah.
No.
Well, you have a bunch of money.
I do.
Yeah, he does.
We have a plan.
I don't have a plan.
Ambie.
No, when he has a plan, I don't have to
If
worry
I had
about
planned
it.
it out right, I'd have less
Um,
RCS shares.
No, I'm
but,
gonna
you know.
buy a Libeo
The
for
Bayo.
39.
Mhm.
Alright.
And I have Mink here.
I'll buy a Garibaldi.
You call it the Bale? Isn't it Lily Bale?
Really, but yeah.
Lily Bale.
Talbot.
Mhm.
Italian.
I can't read.
Hold on. What was my math at? 280. 20.
Actually, sure.
I was gonna make more.
340.
I'll make you tea. That's the main reason I was here.
Not sell anything else, which is unfortunate. All right. So I wouldn't be able to.
You can't afford 3 of these, right?
No.
Okay.
I don't see
I
it.
don't think you can, because you can't sell.
No, because I can't sell RCS.
Mhm.
But I can continue. Okay, I buy a Lily Bail for.
From there?
Yep.
Okay.
And you can sell it via.
Mm-hmm.
What? I can?
Yeah. He has 2 shares.
I do.
Yeah, but do I want to give it to him?
I don't know. Probably
Not
not.
that bad.
Yeah, probably
He's gonna like make it go really well with R6H's.
Hey, Ambie.
That's right.
Does it really matter?
I'm gonna pass.
You'll pass.
Yeah.
You're the first to pass.
For now,
Talbot's got a lot of money.
he does.
But if I do something, then he'll start. I have to pass.
I'll buy another Lily Bail. It's 61 back, I think. Yeah.
Okay, now I have to buy one.
Mm-hmm.
For 39. Oh my. Wait, did you pay it here?
Oh, no, I did not. There again.
39. I'll just give it 39.
Okay.
35, 40. And so I have to get change.
Mhm.
16. 30, 40. I have to get like everything of change here. Okay, 39. Do you want this?
So Ambie did an action.
Mhm.
You have more money. You can buy one more Lily Bayo.
Well, I can't because there aren't any more. There's 2.
Oh, 2.
Mhm. You want the double?
You want the double or?
I guess so. That would put me at 3.
Mhm.
I don't know. Maybe. It's pretty cheap though. So I guess I will do it then. So that's $78.
Mhm.
78. 22 back.
Mhm.
Okay, Talbot.
Think about this.
Now we can sell it down.
Yeah,
And
we'll
then it'll
hammer it.
close.
Well, it wouldn't close. It would
Well,
just-
maybe.
It doesn't go to the
Might
left.
close.
It might close.
Might
Oh
close.
yeah, it could. If you sold it
That's
That's
now.
Three.
okay. It's the worst for Ambie. So you bought the last? I'll
Yeah.
pass.
I'll pass. This doesn't have enough to buy food.
So if I sell Lilibeo, it would be in there,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and then it would close, right?
No,
It would go to the left. No?
no, it goes
Yeah,
down.
it goes down.
Mhm.
Right? It doesn't go left unless it withholds your
Yes.
the fours go away.
Yeah, you need to make the fours go away then.
But it will be tough to make the fours go away.
Alright, I'll sell 3 shares.
Okay.
So I get,
Mhm.
what is that? 40. So 120 minus 3, so 117.
And then you're gonna buy Garibaldi.
I'll buy.
Or you could buy Afrigas.
I could.
Oh, or RCS. Oh, I know.
No, I
sold
can't. I
RCS.
sold RCS.
Long stock man.
I'll buy an Acrogas.
Sure.
No, it doesn't. It's not gonna do anything.
All
Well,
these
you know,
companies
if you took control of it, it might do something.
That's true. Actually, that's not
true.
bad.
Look at that great route it has in the future.
And you have 2 shares. How much do I need to do that? I would need 100.
150.
That's not bad. And it has money. It has a bunch of shares in it still. All right. Sure. I'll buy a share.
Sure.
54.
Sure. Sounds great.
Talbot.
What is it now? 24? I feel like I'm just doing this all wrong.
I'll buy that for 48. So
Mhm.
this is 60. So I get that 12. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, it's your turn.
I'll pass.
Okay.
You're not buying another one?
What? Okay. RCS is 31. I'll just believe. Just out of silliness here.
I pass.
So I get 9 back. Or wait, did I sell RCS this round? No, I have not.
No, the rest of us did.
I didn't get a chance to. So sure, why not?
I pass. Toby?
What's the cert limit?
Oh yeah, you have a lot.
Cert limit looks like it's 12. We'll see what.
8.
I guess if this counts, I believe it does count in this game. That's 9.
Toby? Bye, Dashoda.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Okay. I'll buy another RCS.
I'll pass.
I'll pass.
Hope for the best. It's 31. It can't be that much worse.
Yeah.
31. So this will give me 69 back.
You passed it?
Yeah.
How much money do you have? Let's see here.
I have $19.
Alright, I'll sell these 3. So that's 62.
Mm-hmm.
This one, 54.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting 100. 16?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I'll buy a Garibaldi.
Mm-hmm.
144.
Mm-hmm.
understandable. 1, 20, 30. I don't know, that's not enough.
Yeah. You didn't have enough before either. Like, you can't make money.
Yeah. No, I'll just take that back. I'll just pass. Take pass.
Okay.
I'll just put that.
If I win more,
31, 2, 1.
we'll see. I either
Actually, I'll have sold it, just this one.
sure.
So,
So you just bought it and sold it?
no, yeah, bought and sold it. So it's at 47. And then so this one, I should have $62 back.
Mhm.
All right, Ambie,
I pass.
pass.
Is it time to be cute? No, not really. I pass.
All right, that's it. So,
You could have gotten the double RCS.
You can't.
Oh, no, you
you,
can't.
you all
Yeah.
sold it.
all right,
Yeah, it's still at stock round.
private still pay. So,
Oh
so
my gosh.
blue, purple, pink goes down.
Yep.
And that's it. And nothing goes up. Yellow is sold out. Yellow goes up.
Oh my god.
Sure.
RCS. All right.
Oh, so it won't close. It's even.
That will show you how. It'll be a winner after all. All right, Garibaldi gets to run.
It's you.
That's, oh, this one.
Mhm.
Okay. Mm. So this is lovely.
Mhm.
The greens, I can start like being weird.
Mhm.
Green dips, I can upgrade that. So I think I'll try getting into here. Which means this. And since this is narrow gauge,
Oh. Okay. I have to
it's-
give back 124.
Huh?
Oops, I messed up.
He's trying to make money. Toby's doing good.
All right. So if I took
The
that,
cheating
Holy-
variant.
yeah, he's like, there's no way I'm gonna win unless I
cheat.
cheat. Okay.
Right.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
So
Star.
since this is a narrow gauge, it's a quarter of the cost of 160, so it's only 40, right?
Mm.
Right?
Mhm.
Okay. To lay that track.
Sure.
And then it will buy a 6H train
Mhm.
for $200.
Okay.
Okay.
And
And that's it.
yeah, that one doesn't have a train, right?
No, it doesn't have a train.
Doesn't have to.
Oh yeah. And you don't have a company.
Nope.
Okay. Okay. So I think this one will get a 6H too.
Unless you buy 2 6Hs. No, you can't.
I can.
No. You can't issue.
Yeah, I don't have enough money
Mhm.
to do that.
You guys read the comments?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
gave the money back.
Yes, Toby.
Toby is not winning anymore.
Here goes my
And
chance.
it goes back.
Alright.
And should I issue shares now?
Probably.
You cannot issue shares.
You
I
can't,
can't.
right.
Yes. I have to
All right. Acrogas,
Yeah.
wait.
the
Yes.
powerhouse.
You gonna lay a track?
No.
No.
But you're just helping it close
I'm just
faster.
gonna close
now.
it. Yeah.
Well,
So
he's
do I
gone.
close it now? Not really. And this just keeps giving me money, so what do I care? I'll just sit. This is great.
Okay.
I think. Oh wait. No, I have to teleport too, so nothing can stop me. Yeah, I just sit there. That's cool.
Teleport?
Then it's RCS.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one you asked me to pronounce?
Yes, Acrogas.
RCS, that's you.
RCS. Look at this RCS engine go.
I think it's Adagai.
Okay. All right.
The case confusing me.
So we'll lay that, and we'll continue to run for the 7 and pay that out because I've got lots of shares.
All right, 7.
$42. That sounds good. And it goes forward. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
Okay, libido.
Oh, so now I have this
That just
thing
lets you lay standard track for half.
for half cost. So I could lay standard track here
Mhm.
for half if I wanted to.
Indeed.
Oh, Toby left. I was like, "You weren't here."
And now I have some money,
Mm-hmm.
so I could do that. Yeah, because I want to get up to there.
Mm-hmm.
I think. So I want to, and that's standard track right there.
Sure.
And these Genshi upgrades. But yeah, I think I'll pay 80
Sure.
to do this.
Okay.
You get a gentle curve?
This way?
Mm-hmm. Towards optimal.
Makes sense.
And then,
But you didn't want that to improve the route.
it says 10.
Though that's time.
Huh?
That's
Yeah, it's
time you're
time.
wasting.
Yeah,
But then why did you build this?
because I didn't have money, so I didn't have anything else to do. Okay, so
The
then
shoe
it
failed.
runs 1, 2, 3.
So it's still
1, 2,
50.
3,
See ya, Ira.
50. Yes. What?
See ya, Ira.
I had to go.
Oh.
Are you gonna
sorry,
pay
I
out
didn't
the
see.
5?
5. Yes. 50. And then it'll go like to the right or whatever.
Yeah. When you have low stock prices, you have low
Yes.
standards.
That's why it's good to be there.
All right, and then we run
Wait,
OR2.
6 times 5 is 30, right? And then, it buys a train, though.
Sure. Perfectly fine.
Yes.
All right, your turn again, Garibaldi.
Yep, Garibaldi,
Where's
and we
that?
pay out privates again for the first time.
Garibaldi.
Garibaldi. All right.
Oh, privates get paid. Did I do that last time? I think I did. I'm gonna upgrade this one. Can
Sure.
I see the? So when we upgrade, it has to pay the full amount. Correct, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Unless it's all narrow gauge.
Mm-hmm.
that
Oh no,
is
that
that right?
since you're only adding narrow gauge, you only play the narrow gauge cost.
Oh really?
Yes.
Okay. This is the upgrade. The only upgrade, I think.
Okay.
Or wait, no. There's.
It's basically where you want to add the narrow, and then just.
Well, I want it here, and I don't care about the other way.
And what about the other leg? Maybe that way.
Yeah, that's good.
Sure.
I want that. So since I'm only doing arrow, it only costs 10.
Mm.
Correct.
Oh. Shit. I haven't done arrow much before, so that's exciting. And now it can run over in there and stuff.
Mhm.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shoot.
20 here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. I need to get.
That's
Upgrade
3, 4, 5. That's 5.
Yep.
5 for sure. $50.
So $50 it pays out.
Mhm.
So 10, and then this has, how much does it have? 7?
You can issue 5. Yeah.
No, I'm paying out the
Yeah.
Oh, 7.
7, so 35.
But you're gonna issue 2?
Probably, because I'm not gonna move over there. That
Okay.
share price is.
You issuing 5
useless.
shares?
Yeah.
1, 2,
I want
3,
the
4,
money.
5.
Now you have
Sounds
money.
good. Sure.
How much was it?
129 each.
129 times 5.
Mhm.
645.
And then the masterful and great RCS.
I have priority deal, right?
Yes, you do.
Cool.
Not cool.
6.
Let's
40.
keep messing up in the game.
This is like the first time I've
We'll
gotten
run for-
these double shares.
Oh, you know what? It's green now, and I made a huge mistake from last time.
Let me go to the bathroom.
I forgot. Can I just take, well, whatever, we can run it either way, but I should have
It's upgraded.
upgraded this.
Yep.
Toby, you have 20%, you're supposed to remind me.
Yeah.
Alright, pays out 11?
Pays out 11 per share.
Yes. 660. 6. Libeo is first. Okay. Yeah, I should have done that last round. Didn't get.
Oh well.
I forgot that we were on green already.
Libeo.
Yeah.
Ambie, it's your turn.
That $20 will probably cost me now.
Which one are you laying? Are you laying north or south? No. She probably wants to hit Palermo. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so she's gonna lay like this.
Mhm.
And then she has a 4 train and a 6 train. So this is gonna be like 1 and then 1, 2, 3.
Mhm.
So she's gonna run for 4, 7, 10, 11. 11 for sure.
Sure.
I assume she's gonna pay it out. So 11 for sure.
Sounds good to me.
You're paying out 11 per share, Ambie.
Oh,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get $66.
Yep.
I lay here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, you want to go there?
No, she needs to go
No,
there,
you can't.
but you can't.
You can't. You have to lay.
You'll have to.
Oh, there's a. Okay.
And this is narrow, so you have to go all the way around. So you should have laid that narrow.
Well, I didn't see hadn't upgraded it yet, so I didn't.
Oh,
Really.
Yeah, she didn't.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, 66.
I'll let you take it back if I can take back my first tile.
No, let's keep going.
It's fine.
Did
What'd
you
you
get
say?
66?
Oh,
After
66.
gas
Yep.
will fall, and then we'll buy this over.
Are you issuing?
No, I can't.
Oh, you can't issue.
I mean, I could, but I kind of messed that up. But that's okay.
All right, that's it. Stock round. Ambie?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy this. I think. How much is it though?
For
I
that,
have money.
77.
Oh, good. Wait, for 2 though?
154.
Ooh.
Mhm.
IFT.
Okay,
How much is this going to cost me? I can actually do something there.
Mhm.
So I want 200. 20.
100. 154. How much are these yellow ones?
A lot. 40.
100. Okay. I can sell one and get that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's worth
If
it.
Sell one and start IFT.
If SF
No, I'm not-
bought
I'm
a for
gonna
each
buy
over Talbot
this.
RSA, privates closes. Oh yeah,
Huh?
so your private's closed
Which one?
because they bought a train, right?
Oh, yeah, sure. What am I doing?
It just happened the last round. So,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna sell one yellow for 40.
Yep.
And then I'll buy this for one.
That's 77.
It's a 2 share.
Oh, then
140.
154.
154.
Gosh.
So
Damn,
160.
Ambie's got all the 2 shares.
So I get
Mhm.
6 back. Yay!
Alright.
$200.
Before Talbot used to get all the 2 shares.
I'm gonna sell.
Yeah, let this time.
I'm gonna sell 2 shares of RCS
Sure.
for $90,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna start IFT
Mm-hmm.
at 144,
Mm-hmm.
so I can buy how many shares? 200.
All right.
300.
Now all the companies are floated at the same time.
Sure.
Are you getting 2?
Yeah. Hold on. So, yeah, I can only buy 2 shares. What? I guess I need to sell the Garibaldi too if I want to buy more.
We're not really using this.
Because I have 100, 200, 300.
Mm-hmm.
43. This is nope. Okay. Yeah, I'll just buy 2 shares. 288. Okay. 88, so I get 20 bucks back. Okay. Oh, I need to put it in here. 288.
Oh, yeah.
Talbot.
Let's see. So that's at 40%. This one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So I just sold. Think about this. 22.
Wait a second. I have to buy a train.
Mm-hmm.
I have to buy a train.
You sold a Lily Bale?
Yeah.
Me? Yes.
Okay. And Toby, how much money do you have left?
I think I'm going to go bankrupt.
Cool.
But then you get like a loan, right? Or something? Or you
Something
can
like that.
you can either get a loan or quit. Didn't I did that the first game?
Yeah, you get a loan.
Get a
Because of
loan.
this bad. Shit.
Sorry. This is requiring math usage.
Not a good game for me.
I've been getting really lucky with the 2 shares.
Let me think. Am I okay to sell these?
Like I did not plan for that.
I think I sell
It just
these.
happened. I was like, oh.
Hold on. Let's make sure I have this math right.
Hmm.
40. So I just need to sum this. So that'll be another 45. Sorry. 60.
What's the train limit?
Right now, we're in green, so the train limit is 3. It's actually 4. I think
Oh,
we're
until
no,
the
it's
8,
about
the
8.
8 is 3
Yeah.
and then the 10 is 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, I sell one more
And
of
this
these.
is only 30 when the
I
8s
keep
are out?
one of these. No, I'll just sell one more of these because I already committed to the money and I don't want to I don't want to. It's another 31. And then I buy a Garibaldi for 77.
Okay, Ambie.
How much money do you have?
I need to read the rules on bankruptcy.
300, 400 and something. I have enough to take over your company, and I don't think you can do anything about it.
Oh, I should have sold more. Okay. Wait, there's 2, 4.
You can sell one.
I can sell one more. Okay, yeah, I can't do anything. Dang it.
Yeah, you messed up.
Yeah, I didn't see how much money he had. Okay, so then I just can't do anything, right? So I'll pass.
Pass.
All right, I'll buy another one. 2, 300. So I should have spent. This was my 77. I think I spent on the first one.
Okay.
And then I'll just throw in another 80 minus 3. Get another one. And then I go again. 80 minus 3. Another one. 80. Wait, I have nothing to. Wait. I should have another 40, I believe. Because I didn't take 20. I should be taking 23 back for each of these. And then
You needed 385.
I had over 400, so I totally could.
So you should
I think I.
take out 385 from whatever you had. I don't know.
No, sorry. I think I already paid for the first one, is probably what happened.
Okay.
And then 83, or 77, sorry. 80 minus 3 for the last one.
Yeah, I should have sold more of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see how his money.
I
I
feel
didn't see
like
his
I'm
money.
off by some amount. Because I think I mucked
Because I think I
trying
sold
to keep
it.
rearranging my money to figure
Yeah.
out what I was doing.
Well, the game's over.
20.
Because I'm going bankrupt too.
The game doesn't end on
Well, the
bankruptcy.
game doesn't end on
No,
that.
I know. It's over for me.
20,
yeah.
30,
It was probably over for you when I had to charge the
42.
first
I'm going
time.
to throw
Yeah,
away
well, I
20
shouldn't
bucks.
have left it over.
Because I think I didn't have enough to buy a share after I did all this when I calculated it. So
You don't
Huh?
take it over?
no, I do take it over. I just
He
said
said he
when
had
I did
400.
when I did the math, I didn't have enough to buy another
Oh,
share.
okay.
So I would if I kept this instead
You
of.
didn't have, yeah, but there's not another share to buy anyway.
Yeah.
So
22 sounds more right. Okay.
yeah,
It's 52.
so Talbot wins. Probably. Wait, we need to move these so. Oh, this is out of the screen.
Oh, let me get that.
Sorry, this is like
all
you
here.
couldn't see this anyway. And I'll just. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, this was covered up.
Don't worry, this will go away very soon.
Yeah, but I just realized it was covered up.
Sure. Okay, you can pay privates
Oh, those are still there.
Wait, okay.
unless
Well,
What, are
These
you
go down,
are you not
right?
passing?
I know.
RCS
okay.
would go down, Libya would go down, our Acrocus closes.
I'm going to spell this.
So this is
Okay, so now this can go there,
yes, and then this goes back.
and we can refloat that one. Oh, that was a short-lived. All companies floated.
Now we can do that. And this, I think
Where's?
that train's just dead. I think.
Oh, the one that
Yeah.
existed there. Okay.
Well, I don't think anyone wants to buy it anyways. So.
Yeah.
All right. So IFT.
Okay.
Or like, does it die or does it go back in the bank pool?
I think it's just dead.
It's like for forced purchase, that might affect that.
I
When a company closes?
think it's
Yeah.
Probably just goes away, right?
Okay.
Because I did that with the 6 train.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll upgrade this one. Syracuse.
Mm-hmm.
I can't run, so I go back.
Are you talking?
Might as well. It doesn't matter. The company's gonna. Well, if I go bankrupt, does the company close too? No, it doesn't, right? No.
the
I'm
company.
not sure.
We'd have to check. I think the company does go away.
Oh, so then it doesn't matter. So I can't afford the train. So 250.
But don't you get a loan and then it
Actually,
stays
maybe
open?
I can. 1,
I do not know. We are hitting all of the fun stuff.
40, 60, 80.
We haven't had this happen in a while, so
Actually, 280. I'm at 288, right?
The corporation must declare bankruptcy and is closed.
288.
and then he
Well,
gets a
Let
loan.
me see how much money. I
All
have.
of its tokens and certificates are collected and removed from play. The shareholders do
Well, I'm
not.
not gonna go bankrupt. 290.
Okay.
It would be better if I did that. 290. 300. 80. 90. 1.
The corporation is available for starting again from the next stock round. So the next stock round we would be able to start it.
230.
But he's not going to.
Well, I have to sell this
Got it,
share.
got it.
Actually, I don't know yet. Hold on. It's gonna be close. 60, 75, 77.
Mhm.
But you can put the token anyway, just
Okay, fine. He lays the token.
They're fun.
and it could go away if
Mhm.
then more stuff goes away.
Yeah.
It'll be more
300.
exciting. If
200.
this week.
40, 60.
Speaking of things going away, we need to build here.
90. That's
We'll get there.
350. No, I do go bankrupt.
Wait, how much do you have?
I had 300 something and change.
Oh,
And I need 350. So he can't buy the
Sad.
company. So IFT is gone.
That's fun.
you could buy a 4-H from me.
I'm not gonna do that. Oh, no, I did pay the token fees. 280. No, I didn't. You're right.
Huh?
So
Yeah.
you didn't even pay token fees.
Okay, so
Yeah.
does that mean all your
Okay.
money is gone? Or?
Yep.
Yep, all that money is gone, and then you can take out a
Let's
loan.
go away.
Yeah, I did.
For $500.
Right, because I was
So
counting
this-
288. So
This goes beyond.
Yeah, and that'll be openable next stock round.
Well, this one first, though.
Yeah.
Where's the precedent of? Oh, we don't have that anymore.
Oh yeah. I was just putting them there
Oh,
until
yeah.
we started them.
But then,
The pain
Yeah.
trains.
I have 2 stuff. All right.
oh, and these are gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I was just gonna put them in here until they.
So yeah,
This
in
was
this
also-
game, when you go bankrupt, you can come back in and you get like a
So you get
$500. $500 loan, but you have to pay $750 at the end. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit out.
So
Wait,
Garibaldi,
really? That's only two. Should we just call it?
Yeah, we can call it.
run it again.
We
It
can
only
fin-
took us an hour and a half.
We can finish this operating run. and see
We can
what
finish it
happens.
out.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's pretty clear
When
because
I
I can
took a loan
control.
before, I was able to do something. Well, I
No,
wasn't
it's
as
too
bad.
late.
I wasn't as
Yeah.
bad as you,
Yeah,
I think.
pretty bad game for me.
We made lots of mistakes too. I mean, like
So here's
not
what I
rules
do with
mistakes, but
Baldi.
just
Garibaldi.
being dumb mistakes.
Yeah, it's dumb mistakes.
That's okay, except for the getting
So,
dumped part,
what-
but that worked out for me.
Well, you
anyway.
messed up the 4H because you would have. I guess I would have paid anyways.
So I'm doing that. I'm gonna lay a token here because why not?
Yeah,
Um,
doesn't matter.
And then
So this one, there's supposed to be 2 cities there.
Yep.
We put a sticker there. I don't know if you
2,
can tell
3.
from the camera, but
Yeah.
1,
yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll run for 80 and it'll pay out 8 per share.
8 per shares. So
Yeah.
Garibaldi goes
40
up.
bucks.
times 8 is 3.
It does go up because it's
Yep.
at 77.
And then it's going to, I don't know, 2 8Hs.
Hmm.
I can just like send this guy. I'll just lazily slip this guy some money for the 4H and it runs next.
Maybe I should just close this guy.
I think not forcing my Acrigus to run was real nice.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that before.
Yeah,
that was cool.
I guess I just do that, and then it runs for 11, so we'll pay it out 11. So 40, 55 to me, and
The mistakes are my specialty. Is it?
nobody else.
Yeah. So as Siddharth said, you can recover with a 500 loan,
Yeah,
but
I'm-
not in this game.
but
Not-
in this game. But
not,
like,
not this.
Not this time.
it was different.
Then I can
yeah,
buy.
Because the first time we played, I think I went bankrupt and got a 500 loan, and that was like really early on. And then by the end of the game,
It's
I
pretty
had
close.
it was close. I still was last,
So by
I
the
think, but it was
8H.
closer.
4Hs are all gone.
Yes. So yeah, you can recover, but here we've made a lot of. Toby made like 3 huge mistakes or something, and
Yeah.
so it will be hard for him to recover.
Well, I also made it painful to advance the trains, and that benefited me the most because I had the most private income.
Yep.
Oh, Siddharth says that you should have issued shares earlier for Actras.
Yeah, it.
To pump more money into RCS, which makes sense.
What I should have, I should have done that, but the fear to me was someone taking it
Taking
over,
over.
but that shouldn't have really been a big fear because then they would have been wasting a lot of money to get something going that wasn't really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lebeo. Lebeo.
Oh, yes. And so I can't even do that because it's.
You can, but
You can?
you can't.
You can't.
But can I token?
No, you can't. It doesn't
Can't.
connect.
It doesn't connect. Okay.
It doesn't connect
So
altogether.
I have to get a thingy.
Uh,
But I got this private, so it only cost 20.
Huzzah.
I just want to use that private.
Cool. And then you run a,
6.
Yep, so you run
that's
all of
1,
that.
2, 3, 4, 5.
and you run for the middle values now, I believe. Oh,
Yeah.
no, never mind. Yeah,
No,
'cause
8 is middle.
Yep, 8 is middle.
Yes, I was waiting for that.
60,
So
70,
60,
80,
70, 80, 90.
oh wait. Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It's middle.
Yeah.
Not
It's
middle?
middle, yeah.
It was not 6 is not middle.
6 is not
No.
middle.
Oh, We messed that up last time.
Okay.
We? You mean you?
I messed that up.
Okay, because I.
So I paid out
specifically
20 too much.
So you're gonna pay out 9?
Yeah, was that what we said it was? 9?
It was 90, right? So
I don't
9.
remember now.
Yeah, because
Okay.
6, 7,
Yes,
8, 9.
I'm
Yeah.
paying out.
So I'll take that books too. And then privates pay, and then we do it one more time.
Yeah.
Alright.
The survivors of this.
A poor.
I'm not really surviving much.
Yeah.
poor
That
guy.
was my only hope, and then I
Yeah.
bungled it.
Yeah.
I'll just do this. Oh wait, this. Sure, why not? This is gone, right? Yeah, I bought it in, or someone bought it in. I had
What's
Barbara
gone?
bought it in.
Oh,
The thing that
prize?
blocked
Oh.
that is bought in,
Yeah,
and it's probably
and
gone now.
closed
So yeah,
probably.
1, 2,
Is
3,
this the only
4.
private still?
Yeah.
Ha! I made good use of my private.
We'll run for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll run for 9. Payout 9 for Garibaldi.
That was what you got last time, right?
9 goes up. No, he got 8 last time.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
I
that was
improved it
36.
because I was able to get those bits together now.
20, 30,
RCS.
Yep.
6.
Oh, Ambie, you built this stuff for me so that I can run to you.
Oh shoot! I forgot. I was gonna token.
No, you couldn't have.
No, I was gonna token that.
Oh, well, you know.
Token.
Well, can I?
If you want to token it, it's fine.
Okay, I was gonna token last turn,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
but I
'Cause
forgot.
It just turns into a 5 instead of a. Well, because I would run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is better anyways. So that's going to be 9 plus 4, 13, 16 for RCS will pay out.
Okay.
So that's $80.
Hey,
I should've bought it.
and Willie Bayo?
And you guys didn't believe.
I think I had no money.
You could have.
I
I
should
think
have
you could have
sold Little
afforded one.
Bayo and bought
Yeah.
one. Yeah. Little Bayo goes. Oh, so you
I completed
should
it
I
for
upgrade
you.
something?
These do
Okay,
upgrade to
token
20s
this.
eventually, but yeah, you should token that.
And then I guess I can go.
Yeah.
I'll just help you out. Whatever.
Hey, it helps you too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not really, because I don't have any tokens left. So maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just upgrade this.
I mean, sure. Or you can get
Oh
that.
yeah.
It's fine.
Get this.
It's free and easy and all the wonderful things you wanted out of it. And then you run a 6.
There's another thing here.
So you run the 6,
Yeah,
6,
so
7, 8,
1,
9, 18, I believe.
6.
18, that's pretty good.
Yeah, 18 per.
Wow. Now the money's
And I
paying
have-
out.
Toby, where are you? You missed
Oh,
it out of the
my-
money.
Where did I go?
What are you doing, man?
Rough start. I died of famine. You guys are survived the
Okay.
early days. Now you're paying out.
Almost at cert limit. What's going on?
Alright,
All right.
Okay.
we can call it.
Yeah, because I think
We call it.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty
So
far
yeah,
ahead.
Talbot's really far ahead. Oh, we didn't get to see the earthquake,
It's okay. Earthquake's
but
not that
probably
exciting.
nothing would have happened in this game anyway.
Yeah.
Because, but we can like go discuss
Yeah.
what would
Discuss.
happen in the future.
So yeah, the company orders was pretty tough, and then that
Mhm.
made, because it was so slow, it made the SFA private really good.
So what I've seen from other groups is they actually bid the privates up a bit higher than like you would see in like 30, because especially for a really hard to run setup like this one, the privates are just going to pay more over time, and then the lack of liquidity doesn't matter because you're not getting much liquidity from
Right.
the shares in
Yeah, the
general,
shares weren't very good.
because they're not appreciating, so they're not really incrementing, so it's almost worth.
Mhm.
And then that's why I'll buy Acrigus and
Uh-huh.
just let it sit there,
Mhm.
because then eventually it goes away.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that before.
Because I'm
Yeah, that was
essentially
cool.
making like $12 a share for the 2 Acrigus that I purchased from
Right.
which is way better than any company what a company runs for.
Right.
I'm always really bad at bidding up privates because auctions are like my worst thing ever.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I
I don't
forgot-
like paying money for things.
For the IFT, when I was shuffling companies around, I forgot. I didn't calculate what we would take to close.
Yeah.
So if I had just left a train on it, I would have been fine there.
Mhm.
But then I had 5 shares, so I lost 5 shares of IFT, which really screwed me over.
Yeah, that was a
Mm.
lot.
And
Yeah,
then-
and then I wasn't counting people's money.
And there wasn't.
And
yeah.
yeah, I thought about it. I think I was thinking about one of my companies, not the other one. And
Yeah.
I should have been thinking about that one, not this one, because this
Yeah.
one sucks. So,
And then
Yeah.
move in a little bit closer because
Yeah, if
I would
I'd
e-buy,
sold,
but
like,
then I still
3
have a lot of shares.
Yeah.
But if I had sold 3 of my shares or whatever, then I think you wouldn't have been able to take it over
Correct.
because you wouldn't have
Right.
been able to sell.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it was.
Yeah, so
yeah,
that's
if you could-
then I would have had like money in here from that, and then
So if you had just seen how much money he had, then
Mhm.
you
Yeah,
should have done that.
And taking a hit for an 8H
Look
wasn't
at this.
going to be the end of me, but whatever.
tell us about issuing shares.
SMS
Well,
private. Which one's
Which
SMS?
one's SMS?
Oh, that's the one that I
Oh,
bought.
Is that the aggregate?
Yeah, Because I got it for
okay.
what, like one.
That was your fault, Toby.
That was my fault.
Because you were
We bid
bidding
on
with
that.
him. I didn't bid on that.
No, you. No, you passed on that.
That was you,
What?
right?
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
that was
That's
you.
your
Oh
fault.
shoot! Thank you. That was my fault.
100% your fault.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Which one was that?
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Because
Okay.
I think it went up to 160. I think something like
I
that.
don't remember.
Yeah, so I
Oh, yeah,
guess
I'm bad at it.
I guess we should have just issued and just bought trains we couldn't run. I think that's what we needed to do.
Okay.
Because he was collecting money from the SFS private.
Yep.
So if we had just bought a bunch of trains without needing
Well,
them.
didn't I feel like there wasn't much to issue from? Oh,
No.
because we were low. I didn't feel like issuing because it was too low.
Yeah, but usually,
But then yeah, we should issue because it's not going to get high anyway.
and at least buy like
What was the company I had?
2.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
I guess usually when the last couple times we played, the company setup was better, so we didn't need to push as hard.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, and we didn't have someone win all of the expensive privates to just sit on them.
Oh right, so right.
That's a big difference.
You've seen that
That's true.
strategy now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, it's a good strategy.
yeah, because I was behind share-wise, but since you couldn't really do much with the shares and the liquidity from that, I can just catch up with my private income. But yeah, so it's about pushing it because I was making more per round, so then it's just about that push.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't I issue when I could? I thought I did for that one, but I only issued 3 shares because I was so I did issue. I think because it was here and then I issued to there or something.
Well, no, you went back. Usually, what happens is you pay out, but then the problem was is that you
Yeah, I
couldn't go forward.
Yeah, I didn't go
So
forward.
then
I
that makes
issued.
issuing like
Yeah.
really scary.
So I didn't issue as many shares because it was gonna close.
But you could have been.
So did the play really take only 90 minutes? So we didn't actually finish the game. We called it because Talbot's really far ahead.
And I went bankrupt.
And Toby went bankrupt.
Yeah, so that's what can
So-
happen with 49 because it is very
Yes.
unstable as a game, especially when people misjudge or sometimes people just take risks and people kind of just fall off. So like, for instance, I'm not against like playing through part of it again just to get deeper and to show more of it if
Mhm.
that's what
We'll like
we're up
rewind
for.
part way or.
we could just start from the
Okay,
beginning
okay.
and just reshuffle and just redo it and see how far we get. I don't care if we finish or not. I think it's also good to just get more reps in just to see what happens in the early game because that was one scenario, right?
Mhm.
It could be that like Garibaldi's the first company and like RCS, Archimede, Lilibeo, those are better running companies, and then that changes like kind of like the expression of how the game kind of like rolls out
Mhm.
in the beginning of the game and like who buys what and then like for instance if the B&O was on like RCS for instance you can't suitcase it because it's
Yeah.
already it's almost already got a route built out and
Wait,
you don't
You can't suitcase it.
I guess you can
I
but
think
You can suitcase any
yeah,
of them.
You can suitcase anything, except for
actually
this
no
one.
Lilibeo you
Yeah,
definitely
except
can
Lubeo, yeah.
but even then like some of them are just more attractive to run because here
Yeah.
you start getting 7 pretty
Yeah.
quick
RCS
Um,
usually gets pretty good.
and it's depends
Mm-hmm.
also depends on distance.
Yeah, Siddhar said one interesting option Ambie had was to move the 68 out of the CDL and dump it entirely on Talbot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was an option.
Mhm.
So yeah, last turn I could have done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Why did you do that?
well, because I didn't count his money. Like,
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought I could keep both. Yeah, if I had like seen that he
But
was
even if
able
you-
to take it over, I
Yeah.
didn't think like.
Even if he couldn't.
I forgot that like 77 is a lot less than 144.
Mhm.
So like
Yeah,
I wasn't
no one-
even thinking of like.
None of us
Fine.
issued shares in the first 3 hours, right?
Yeah, I didn't
Oh,
worry
in the
about
first
it.
video. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people do in the beginning, just to get
Okay.
trains going.
Yeah.
Though you have to
Yeah.
be careful about, and you need the money to build a route.
Yeah. I think it's because like my company wasn't going up, so it was just so. I didn't want to issue shares at 59.
Well, I mean the
Yeah.
Now we know that the privates are so strong, right?
Mhm.
So
Depending on
the setup, but
Setup. If the setup is like that, then the privates are
yeah,
strong.
then we know next time you basically have to issue shares to buy a bunch of trains.
Mhm.
These are things you learn as you play, right? So.
Mhm.
All right.
Yep.
Well, that was short. 2 hours.
Mhm.
Right. Well, we started at 2, right?
Basically, yeah.
What
and
time
it's
is it?
4.
Yes.
And that's with a rules explanation. So,
Oh yeah.
All
So.
do you want
90
to?
minutes.
No, we can just call it here. We just end it here.
All right. Yeah. Does anyone have any questions? Should I switch to the other view?
Sure.
All right. So that was games. Share appreciation is also a lot better relative to share value in the bottom region.
Yeah.
Yes.
If only we had the heat
so,
map.
If you look at I'm gonna go back to the gosh. Okay, so I don't have like a zoomed in view of this, but this share appreciation value, like down here, it's getting a lot more percentage wise appreciation than up here.
Yeah.
So it's
Well,
good
not
to
quite
have it.
there.
Okay.
There it starts.
Okay,
I think there it gets even, but like
I don't know.
all here, it kind of is.
Like here.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
So you like issuing shares gets it down here, and then it's increasing really fast. So yeah. So you can issue shares and then like buy them low, and get up. Just like you want to do in the regular stock market. You want to buy low, sell high.
Yep.
That's the plan. It doesn't work out that way.
Anyway.
All right.
So is that it?
Yeah.
That's what you
Sorry. Well, yeah, Felipe wants to play a game too.
Sure.
So sorry that was so quick, or maybe
You're
that's
welcome.
good. You're
You're
welcome.
welcome.
You're welcome. It was so
It's a
quick.
good example of how 49 can be played out, and it's always good to just call it when it's kind of obvious someone's like really ahead, and usually like especially when you're playing like you have a game night, you're playing for like 4 or 5 hours. Sometimes it's good to just reset, restart, get another playthrough, even if you don't finish, just because in a way it's more about the journey than it is who wins, because the more you take that journey, the better you're gonna end up. So
yeah.
Yeah, and for me, the thing I like about these games is not about winning or losing. It's about seeing the different options and how things play out, right? Because these games are so open-ended and there's so many different things that you can do, right? And just being able to play more and see it happen is really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just much more tactical, because there's so many more unique situations that you can leave yourself in an 18xx game in comparison to like a Euro, like an engine builder game, where the engine builders tend to have like a specific way that you should be building with some variation in options usually. But in here, just depending on where stock prices are, like who has what shares, who has more money, or who's more invested in privates, like really shapes what all the actions are actually going to be, which is always, it just makes it a very different beast.
Yeah. I was excited to get last shares of some of these. Because I know in previous games, like I totally forgot about those, and then they became really important because certificate limit, and then you get 2 for 1. Well, not quite 2 for 1. You still have to pay for it, but it's basically 2 for 1, and so those can be really important.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
All right. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. So that was 1849. Yes, and the starting order of the companies is always random, and ours was pretty difficult because the companies that started out first were tough starting ones, early game ones. So that is why we didn't do too well, I think. But
I did fine.
Yeah, Talbot did fine. This is because Talbot did fine because he didn't run his company.
Right.
So the companies didn't do very well.
Yeah.
You can see they're not much built out. But yeah, so that's 1849, the Game of Sicilian Railways.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.